know that I hate this game.
So I'm leaving Office Max right now, guys, because I did have to go ahead and buy a couple of labels, print them out in store because I don't have a label printer right now, as well as get a couple of boxes because USPS has not delivered my free boxes. These are 8x8x8. The USPS boxes that I would be using would be the small mailing box, which would be 7x7x6.5, as well as the flat rate envelopes, which would be $7.95 to ship flat rate. If it ships, I mean, if it fits, it ships. So I do actually have to go to Target as well and get a couple of bubble mailers because they did not arrive in time. Target, as you can see over here, and got these mailers. So I am all done for today. I'm gonna go home, put the body balms in my fridge, and then in the morning I'm going to flash freeze them in my freezer for about 20 minutes or so, and then package them up real tight and ship them out. Good morning, people. So today I am packaging the rest of my orders. It's 8:40 in the morning, so if my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I just woke up and I'm trying to get this out to the post office bright and early, especially because it's Monday. So I did sort of have a little setup. I'm not going to show it to you guys because it is very hectic because I am still in the process of moving, but I pretty much have my thank you notes in front of me, some of my organza bags here, and then to the side I have a whole bunch of samples, my laptop, and all of my packaging supplies lined up, as well as my labels. When I put all this out, I also put anything that was temperature sensitive in my freezer. I'm gonna keep that in there until I'm done writing out my thank you notes, and then I'll take them out one by one, wrap them up, and package them immediately in thermal wrapping, as well as put ice packs in the body butter orders. And yeah, so what I'm gonna start off is just writing these thank you notes, and then I'll be back showing you how I'm gonna package.
You apologize, always say that you're sorry, but why does it feel the same? I used to keep my cool, but when it comes to you, I do whatever you want me to do. I used to keep my cool, but when it comes to you, I always fall head first when I'm with you. I never think before
So I've
I
written all my
do.
thank you notes, and now I'm about to start packaging my orders. Excuse me again if I sound a little stuffy and muffled. It's early. I just woke up. So I am going to package this order first because this order does not need to be temperature controlled. She only ordered a body scrub. This is one of my business friends. This is my first order online. Thank you for your support, girl. So I know she's not really into products like these, but she just ordered it to support me. And she's also spiritual, so I did add a piece of quartz on top of her rose quartz body scrub. But typically stones only come with our whipped body balms. The scrubs will typically look like this, which are still really pretty, just no quartz piece. I also added a piece of black tourmaline on the side because, again, she's spiritual and she would appreciate the stone more than an actual sample of another product. So I am going to put this scrub into a white organza bag. These are 5x7 white bags that I got off Amazon. I paid about $6.50 plus tax with 1-day shipping for a pack of 60. You can get a pack of 100 anywhere between $9 and $11.99 depending on the shipping speed. So just to give you guys a heads up, if you have a little bit of extra time, you can get more for your money. So I'm just gonna go and put this into this bag. I have cleaned and sanitized this jar as well as my hands. The reason why I do not have on gloves is because I'm out of gloves, and so is my metro area. There are no gloves in stock. I've gone to at least 12 or 13 different stores, even if I'm out of my area, just to check, and I can't find any gloves. So I have cleaned my hands and I have sanitized them as well. I will be sanitizing my hands in between each order. So I put the scrub in the bag, and now I'm gonna put in my business card on the side. These cards have a special coupon code that's only going to be in orders for my first launch, and then the coupon codes for any other launch will have a smaller percentage off. So package that up, and now I'm gonna put her stone in another bag. Be really careful, I don't want to drop it. And and just tighten it up. So now her order is done. I'm gonna put these in this, it is a 5 by 9. I'm gonna bring out the packaging for you. They're, sorry, 6 by 9, size 0, 6 count craft white bubble mailers. I got these at Target and that was about $2.50 for a 6-pack, which I think is pretty good. So I have her scrub in here. I'm gonna put in her thank you card to the side. There we go. And then I'm going to put her stone on top, tuck it in, and I'm gonna take this little piece off. I'm gonna double tape this just because I feel the only thing about these mailers, I feel that this seal is a little bit thin, like this line of adhesive is not big enough for me. Just take this, seal it off really quickly. After I sealed it up, I am going to tape a little bit extra on the back. This is hand tear tape from the post office. Take off the sticker from the front. So tape the back off, and this is the hand tear tape from the post office, which I really like because I don't need to have a tape gun, but I do have one. But for some of these things, I don't feel like it's necessary. Just taping the back off. So I want it to be taped down really well first. And then I'm going to add a thank you sticker to the back of her order. And now I'm gonna add her label. So I'm done with that order and I just have her label on the bag and I have a little thank you sticker on the top. I'm gonna put this to the side and now I'm gonna do my next order. Okay, so I'm on my next order and she did order a item that does need to be temperature controlled. So this is the Rose Quartz Whipped Body Balm, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in one of these organza bags. She also ordered the matching scrub. So I'm putting it in the organza bag first, and then I'm going to put it in this thermal bag and cut outside of the balm. I'm not gonna put the thank you card in this one because I don't want it to get condensation on it. I'll put it in the organza bag that holds her sugar scrub. So I have this bag and now I'm getting my scissors. Oh, I can't wait to move, guys, because my space is so small. So if you see, I have it in this thermal bag. I have it in the corner. I'm just going to cut around it like so. I'm going to cut down the sides, making sure it's squeezed into the corner as much as possible, and then cut up. And like that. And I'm sorry if you guys can't really see too much that I'm doing. The only place that my camera will mount off of is in my kitchen cabinets, and it is really hard for me to operate like this. So I truly apologize if you guys can't see as well as I would like you to. So now I'm gonna tape the sides up. And I have my tape hanging off the edge of my stove just because I don't have a tape dispenser for this tape. This is a hand pull tape and I don't wanna lose where the tape starts. So I just put it on my stove and then I have it hanging off of that. So I'm going to try to tape this as well as possible. I'm gonna go across one way. We are gonna tape the crap out of this just because we don't want it to leak. And now I'm gonna take the edges and I'm gonna fold the top like so. Put this upside down so I can pull this tape off. And take the top down. You guys see what I'm doing? And now I'm going to tape down, you see this little corner right here? I'm gonna tape that up just so that nothing else leaks out. In terms of temperature, because I did put it in the freezer, so I want the cold to stay in there for as long as possible. She's actually in my area, so she will get her order tomorrow if I ship it out before 3 p.m. today. And I'm taking her sugar scrub, and I've already wiped this down. I'm just gonna wipe it down again just for camera purposes. And now I'm gonna put it in an organza bag, and I'm gonna put her thank you card in this bag, her thank you business card with the special coupon code on it. So here it goes, slide it on the side, just like the other scrub we just did, and tie it off. I put these to the side, and I'm going to bring out this box that already has tissue paper in it. And my gut instinct says to add some extra cushion at the bottom. So I'm just gonna add a little extra piece of cushioning paper at the bottom. And now I'm going to place 2 ice packs. And this is why temperature controlled shipping costs a little bit more, because I have to use priority and I need ice packs. And temperature controlled shipping is required for all orders that contain body balms, just because it's really hot this summer. So now I'm gonna put one of her scrubs on the side, her body balm on the side, as well as her scrub in here. And now I'm going to give her a sample of our African liquid black soap. I'm gonna put it in another organza bag. Put that to the side here. And I'm going to add another layer of this netting. I get this with my glass bottle orders. I really like it. I like to repurpose it. It gives me more of a flat surface so I can lay more of the ice bricks on top of it. And I got these from Amazon. And then I'm going to add another piece of cushion just to give it some more room, or some more cushioning while it is shipping. I don't want everything bouncing everywhere. And I'm gonna add a piece of tissue paper on top to make it cute. So that's completely packaged. And now I'm gonna add a bit of confetti. This, I have 3 different colors that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I mixed them together. I have craft, I have white, and I also have blue with holographic blue pieces in it. Just gonna add a little bit of confetti to her order. And now I am going to add her thank you card that I wrote, and I just sealed it off with a thank you sticker and package it up, and we are ready to seal this off. Okay, so I'm sanitizing my hands and I'm on my next order. It's a piece of thread from the organza bags. She did get 3 items, and I'm adding a sample in for her. She got our whipped body butter in the color Citrine, which is a gold shimmer with a vanilla champagne scent. I really like it. I'll show you guys what it looks like really quick. Really pretty. So it's a gold shimmer with a champagne scent. And she got the matching body scrub, which has turmeric in it, which is what gives it this color and shimmer as well. That turmeric really, really helps brighten your skin and even your skin tone. She also got one of our hair oils, and I added 1 sample of our tea tree aloe vera facial toner. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off just like I did the other one, except I'm gonna keep using the corners as much as possible. So I'm gonna slide it up here, wrap the body balm in the oil, wrap the body balm in the foil, and continue to cut down the sides just to give it some extra coverage and make sure I have enough for it to overlap. So now that that's taped down, we're gonna pull out another organza bag. And I'm going to put this in the bag. Tie it off. And now I'm going to put her scrub in another bag. And tie that off as well. And then I'm going to put both of her oils into this bag. I'm just gonna wipe this down a little bit more. Throw it in the bag, just throw it in the bag. And then wipe this one down, make sure it's tight. Throw that in the bag, like so. Now what I'm going to do is add a thank you note or a thank you card, business card. Put that to the side. Tie that off. And I will be adding her thank you note, which should be under here. Got it. It's her label. Add her thank you note. Get an envelope. Put the note inside. Tape this down with a thank you sticker. Put her label to the side for me. Put this to the side. Bring out this box and add a piece of netting paper. I'm gonna add 2 ice packs. Then I'm gonna add in her products. Definitely want that ice pack under that one product. Then I'm gonna add her oils right here, just like so. Add 1 more piece of netting paper to give it an even area for me to add 2 more ice packs. 1 and 2. Then I'm going to add some white tissue paper. On the top. And I'm going to add confetti. Then I'm going to add her thank you card, and we are done. So on my next order, and she just got a whipped body balm in our citrine color, which is a shimmer balm. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put this into a thermal pack. Then I'm going to put it in this organza bag. Tie it off, put that to the side, put her thank you note to the side, and I'm going to put in her sample. I made this for her, custom made. She wanted one of the honeysuckle whipped body balms, and at the time it was sold out. I did have a cancellation, so I do have one left in stock now, but I just made a custom body oil with a little bit of the honeysuckle scent. So I will be offering body oils for wholesale in the future, but I probably won't be doing them retail. So I'm gonna add her body oil here, as well as one of our handy dandy business cards. And because her order is so small, I am gonna be putting it in an envelope like this. So because I'm not gonna be able to have any room for tissue paper or anything, I'm just gonna put a little bit of confetti in this bag. Move the business card out the way. Put the confetti in the bag and then tie it off. Put this off camera, but I added her thank you stuff and her body balm, as well as an ice pack into the bag. And now I'm adding her sample of oil on the top, and then I'm just gonna seal it off and ship it out. So I'm on my last order, and I'm pretty sure this is one of my YouTube subscribers. She actually picked the wrong shipping method. She picked first class instead of the priority thermal controlled, which is typically required for body balms, but she's actually not that far from me. So hopefully this gets to her within 1 to 2 days. What I'm going to do is package this body balm up in a thermal wrapping. Trying to see if that will fit. I'm gonna use this side first. I'm gonna thermally pack her body balm. And if you guys keep seeing the camera move, it's because my bun literally hits the camera. I'm so sorry. So what I'm gonna do now is just going ahead and wrapping this up. I saved hers for last, so it was in the freezer the longest. So hopefully this gets to her well. Since she has only has first class shipping, I can't really add another sample in here because first class does have a 13-ounce weight limit when it's in a package. When it's a flat envelope, I think it's like 3.5 ounces. So instead of adding another sample of something else, what I'm going to do is add her an ice pack free of charge to her order, just to try to prevent any melting because it is really hot out here. And my body butters are really airy and they will melt quickly. So that's why I saved her for last, the best for last, girl, and added a little bit extra just to try and get it to her as well as possible. So I'm gonna tie that down. And now let's tape down pretty well. So because I am shipping this out first class, I will have to actually only include a thank you card and a little bit of confetti. With this ice pack, I'm unable to include the big thank you cards, only my business size ones. But I'll put an extra thank you sticker on the outside. She knows I appreciate her. So what I'm gonna do is actually slide this to the side for a minute. I'm gonna try to have to like finagle this so you guys get to see how the struggle is super real. So I added her label just because I figured when you add the labels after, it's sort of hard because the package expands. So what I'm going ahead and doing is adding in her whipped body balm, and now I am adding in an ice pack on the side, and I really have to like squeeze it in. Like, it is so hard to get this on the side, y'all. So bear with me while I struggle. And if you guys hear any rumbling, that would be my tummy because I am hungry. So I got this on the side as pretty well as I can. There's no room for her physical thank you card, but I am going to add, of course, this thank you business card, which does say thank you. And then it also has a coupon off for their next order. So it's the same thing. I'm just gonna add that probably on the top. Let me add a little bit of confetti in here. Life's good. I got it in there. I'm gonna add just the rest of this little bit of confetti. And I'm gonna seal it off and ship it out. And this was my last one, y'all. I am done for the day. Woo! Just gonna add this thank you sticker to the back. I got these off at Amazon. And we are all ready to go. Okay, so I am leaving the post office. I was in there for about 30 minutes. The line there was so long, and I had to talk to the guy behind the counter, and they only had one guy working. But when I used my pirate ship to ship out some of my labels, when I was about to check out, I had to edit some things, and it let me press the back button inside the pirate ship app. And when I did to go to the previous step and then press continue, it defaulted back to one of my secondary addresses, which is not in Georgia, it's in North Carolina. So some of you guys will see a North Carolina address on your return labels, and that put me in a different shipping zone. So I just wanted to make sure that I didn't underpay. I actually overpaid for shipping, which is completely fine, but I just wanted to clarify that it wouldn't get returned to me because of the ship from address being incorrect, but it won't. So that is it. That is the end of my morning. It's 11:38. I am so tired. I'm gonna go get food. I'm also not feeling too well, so I'm gonna go get food and lay down. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me below, and have a great day, guys.